Oh boy. Okay, so the Afrit's not the only thing here. And now I can't move. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand here. What the? How many times? I cannot keep... Oh boy, this thing has 84... What is happening now? Gee, if I'd known that these were as bad as blazes... And now I'm out of arrows. And now well, I'm not quite out of bullets. Suppose I can reload down here. And then... Okay, still can't move. There we go. Then I'll load bullets again. That way I got more. Oh, I'm down to 50 now. Sorry, it's down to 50 now. I don't know whether anybody noticed this, but I'm getting debuffs from multiple mods. Fortunately, I'm not using Ars Nouveau here. Ooh. Last thing I want is to run out of bullets under these circumstances. Gotta get... Ah, there we go. That was a near thing. But I was gonna drown. Well, now we're down to, it's down to an amount that can... Poison, hunger... Oh. After getting too close... I suppose one possible option would be to grab him with my soul gem here, but this is getting nuts. I wonder if I had a health potion. I know I got some, but I don't think they're with me. Ooh. I had better... Okay, this thing's on its last legs. Okay, what the... Oh, I'm not fighting two things at once. I'm gonna back out of this, like, now. Honestly, I found out what mod does this, by the way. It's called Gateways to Eternity. And... okay, so how do I... Okay, it only takes one of these to get impure red chalk. Why is there a second wave? I'd forget this. I'm gonna... Wait a second. I just realized this thing formed under a bridge. Meaning that it's not exactly in a very hospitable area to fire elementals, is it? So technically all this seems to be solving itself. Suppose I could help it along a bit. Oh, and that's a Twilight Forest mod. I think some of these deal in sheer volume. Like, okay, fight this many enemies. Okay, fight this many more enemies. I had no idea that this mod was even here. It's totally fiddling with my 4, 3... it's totally fiddling with my sound system, though. Oh, one of these. Okay, I'd better... Oh yeah, and as... It's not just the number of mods either, it's their strength. It's been artificially amped up from what it would originally be if I were to encounter it in its natural environment. Well, here's a... Well, that's an awful lot of stuff, too. I feel like I've won the lottery but lost something else. Well, that, such as it is, was a successful fight against a gateway of some kind. Not exactly sure what I got out of that. But at really long last, I I have Afrit essence. I have chalk. And I have reason to equip this helmet. I don't know, perhaps I should have used my mecha suit. Maybe the next time I fight one of these I will. Out of all the nasty fights I've ever had to fight, that had to be the nastiest. Or at least it was among it. So to make red chalk I need white chalk. Burnt other stone, other world ashes. Yeah, I'm starting to remember this. It's all coming back to me. How am I for other stone? Or any of these things. Wait a second. Yeah, this was a quest, the Afrit essence. And not only was it a quest with legendary loot boxes. Okay. A lot going on here. I don't know what the rewards are going to be. So I better clear out my inventory as much as I can. Or maybe as much as I just feel like, I guess. I don't know. This isn't something I want to repeat, but somehow I get the impression that I'll have to. Married books of binding. Well, that's interesting. I certainly got an entire library. I've got a lot of books of binding, don't I? Not enough to stock an entire library, but enough for, well, something anyway. I was gonna do a marriage-related thing anyway. Here we go. You see, I was looking for... What was it? Inesium ore. Yeah, I was looking for Inesium ore. Place power. And while I was looking for Inesium ore, I started to wonder exactly what I needed it for. Why, how many quests do I need Inesium ore for, and how much of it do I need? I'm thinking about this. I better get a Totem of Undying equipped. Well, in doing so, I found out that you don't necessarily need to settle for two dust to one ore. I can beat that. I mean, yes, it has to be in within occultism, but the fact that... Oh, wait a second. Keep forgetting I have to smelt this stuff to burn it, but you have to throw other stone wood into the spiritual flame. Oh, P.S. This, I'm pretty sure, is the... Hello? What have we here? So you want coal, do you? I wonder how I became a toolsmith. Is it because he was hanging around in the building? I don't know. Like I said, I never cured a villager before. And so I wasn't sure whether... I guess this one didn't like his accommodations much in the village. Didn't feel like he fit in there. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can level myself up a little bit with him. I don't know why I'd want to buy a bell, but... And yes, I know I have a ton of emeralds. I'm not doing this for the emeralds. I'm doing this for the levels. I think... I'm also... It's also possible that... the reason this guy's offering me such discounted... trades is because I cured him from being a zombie. I don't know whether that's a thing or not, but it sounds like it would be. Where'd he go? Oh. Let me see, what else? 24 flint, it's a bit steep, but iron pickaxes. Well, if they're available dirt cheap, like this. Now we're up to experts. You can trade diamonds in for... Well, frankly, I think diamonds are a little too precious to be traded in. Ooh, and enchanted axes. Enchanted diamond axes. This is just my little way of, again, leveling up. Am I really going to have to... Alright, I'll trade him a diamond if that's what he wants. Let me just stow all this stuff. This is like buying band candy, I guess. It's not something you really need, but you do it to support the villager. I don't know, is that a bad analogy? Whatever, I got so many diamonds from Miner's Delights and raids on dungeons. Ah, here we go. And now that he is a master, I can get diamond pickaxes with nature's mend in them. And I think master's the last level. But yeah, that it has been kind of a while since I leveled up a villager. Alright, enough of this talk. Let's get ourselves some of that oh-so-coveted red chalk. Well, I'll put this stuff away here. And the red chalk is another quest. Okay, yeah, there's the red chalk quest. Gives you Sorcerer's Delight and... Oh, I'd better get out of the way of the fire. I don't want any of my occultism stuff to burn, do I? I don't think this is hardly a delightful... It's an enchanted book. Oh, while I'm thinking about this... There they are. Yeah, I used up so many of these homing cartridges in this, in that fight with the Afrit. I mean, maybe you might consider it wasteful to use homing cartridges, but in my defense, I really couldn't afford to aim. Oh, and that completed another quest, a stable wormhole, which is part of the, it's part of the dimensional storage. It's a bit like, the... I guess it's like that portable QIO interface I had when I did Mechanism. I don't know whether I should demonstrate this, whether I should demonstrate the occultism storage or not, but I suppose it saves me having to demonstrate the wormhole. For that I get another wormhole. And a soul gem. And a book of binding for an Afrit. That's interesting. And a book of binding for... I got an entire library of binding now, don't I?